or, the Terminator or whatever. It's a lot more than that.
It really is.
And that's what we're looking at today, right? This whole AI thing. We've got, someone tried to summarize all this AI news into like a 10-minute podcast. Bless their hearts, right?
10 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, 10 minutes. But you know us, we're going to take a little deeper dive here. We've got this material. We're going to really break it down.
It's worth it. Even a short summary, it just shows how much AI is, it's woven into everything now. Not just, doing the boring stuff, but composing music, symphonies, designing clothes, even writing movie scripts.
Wait, hold on. AI writing symphonies, is that a thing? Like robot Mozart? Imagine this, an AI, right? It looks at thousands of musical scores, learns the patterns, the structures, how music makes you feel over history. Then it uses all that to make new music. It's not just copying. It's like understanding the rules of music and then making something new.
So it's not just like plagiarizing Beethoven. It's actually creating something new. Is it any good? Like, would I want to listen to this AI symphony?
Some of it. Surprisingly good, yeah. It's changing how we even think about creativity. You've got AI-designed fashion on the runway, AI art selling for tons of money, and it's just getting started. Think about GPT-5. Everyone's heard of it. But
right, GPT-5 is one of those things you hear about but don't really get. Like, it's supposed to revolutionize, law. What does that even mean?
Okay, so think about legal research. Right now, lawyers spend hours and hours looking through files, past cases, precedents, the whole thing.
Ugh, sounds fun.
But AI, using something called natural language processing, you can analyze all that legal stuff in seconds. Finds the important info, like superpowered research assistant, basically.
So lawyers get to slack off more. Nice for them. But what about everyone else? What's GPT-5 doing for, normal people?
Healthcare. Imagine an AI. It looks at your medical images, not just spotting a broken bone, but seeing tiny things a human doctor might miss. Earlier diagnosis. Could even save lives, potentially.
Whoa, okay, that's actually huge. Like AI superhero doctor. Is that something I should be asking my doctor about?
It's definitely changing things up in healthcare. We're seeing AI personalized treatments, predict how patients will do, even discover new drugs. Not replacing doctors, but giving them amazing new tools.
This is like sci-fi movie stuff. AI writing symphonies, fixing people. But there's got to be a downside, right? What's the catch with all this AI getting so smart?
Right, you got to be careful. AI is a tool. Like any tool, it can be used well or badly. One big worry is jobs. The smarter AI gets, the more it can do automatically, which means some people might lose their jobs in a lot of industries.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If AI can be a doctor, a composer, what jobs are even safe? Could an AI host this podcast and put us out of work?
Maybe not writing podcasts yet, but the job market's going to change. Jobs where you do the same thing over and over, those are most at risk, probably.
Okay, getting a little less sci-fi, a little more real-world problem now. What can people even do about this? What skills do we need to, not get left behind by the robots?
That's the big question. It's not about competing with AI. It's about what makes us human. Creativity, thinking for yourself, emotional intelligence, being able to connect with other people, that's going to be more important than ever.
So become more human, not more like a robot.
Interesting. But how do we make sure this AI stuff is used for good, not evil? Can we even do that?
Not an easy answer. AI is, it's shaped by the people making it and using it. We got to think about who controls the tech, how it's being made.
So it's not just the tech itself. It's the values of the people behind it. That makes sense. But it's also, wow, that's a lot of responsibility.
It is. And it's on all of us. We got to be informed, involved, and ask tough questions about this future we're building with AI. And speaking of the future, this stuff we're looking at mentions two big trends to watch. Hyper-personalized AI assistants and AI working with humans. Now, those personal assistants sound pretty wild.
They are. This is where it starts to feel like we're living in that sci-fi movie. These AI assistants, they're going to be, everywhere in our lives. Imagine an AI that knows your schedule, what you like to eat, your money goals, even like your favorite music. It's a personal assistant, financial advisor, life coach, all in one.
So like Iron Man's Jarvis, but without the sarcasm, will these things know what we want before we even do?
Kinda, yeah. Think about it. It analyzes how you spend money, tells you how to save, tracks your workouts, suggests exercises, processes tons of data about you, and then, helps you make decisions that fit your goals.
It's super convenient, but also kind of creepy. Are we going to forget how to do anything ourselves? Will I need my AI to balance my checkbook or make a grocery list?
Yeah, it's a balance for sure. Like GPS gets you places fast, but you might forget how to read a map. We got to use these AI tools, but not let them think for us.
Right, right. So finding that balance. But what about the AI working with humans thing the source talked about, like doctors and artists? How does that even work?
Imagine a surgeon doing a really complicated surgery. The AI is there, analyzing the patient's vitals, giving advice on how to do the surgery, even predicting problems before they happen, like having another expert in the room.
So not replacing the surgeon, just helping them out. That's less scary, like a high-tech second opinion.
Exactly. And for artists, think about a musician. They're writing music, but the AI is helping, suggesting melodies, harmonies, maybe even making up new instruments, but the musician's still the one in charge, making the creative decisions.
That's kind of cool, like a creative partner, you know? But does the AI, does it become a person in these situations? Or is it just a really fancy tool?
That's the million-dollar question, right? Philosophers, scientists, they're all trying to figure that out. For now, AI is a tool. Powerful, yeah, but a tool, it learns, adapts, creates, but it doesn't have consciousness like us, you know?
Okay, so no robot uprising anytime soon. It's
Yeah.
more about, figuring out how to work together, use AI to help us, but keep our own human brains doing the important stuff. But this whole thing about the future of AI depends on us. Who is us, exactly? Silicon Valley, the government, or just, regular people using this stuff?
All of the above, honestly. Tech companies got to build AI responsibly, thinking about the ethics. Government's got to make rules, make sure it's used for good. And people need to stay informed, understand the risks, the benefits, and decide how they want to use it.
So it's not just about the tech, it's about, our choices, our values, what kind of world we want to build.
Exactly. The future's not set in stone. It's a story we're writing, and we all get to contribute.
It's not just, some geniuses in a lab somewhere deciding our future. It's all of us making choices. And those choices, well, they add up. That's kind of exciting, but also, I don't know, a little scary.
Yeah, no doubt. But think of it this way. We're at this point in history where we get to decide how this powerful tech changes our lives.
Yeah.
Will it be a good thing, helping us solve problems?
Yeah.
Or is it going to make things worse, cause problems we haven't even thought of yet?
No pressure then, right? But seriously, what questions should we be asking? As individuals, as a society, as, the whole planet.
We got to ask about fairness, bias. How do we make sure AI helps everyone, not just a few people? How do we make sure it doesn't, make existing problems worse, like in healthcare, the legal system, even just getting a job?
Right, because AI is only as good as the information it learns from. Bad data, bad AI, and that could be really bad. What else?
Transparency. Accountability. Can we understand how AI makes decisions? Can we trust those decisions? And if AI messes up, who's responsible?
Those are some tough ones. It's like we're making this up as we go along, right? There's no rule book for this AI stuff.
Exactly. And that's what makes it so interesting. We're all figuring it out together, trying to make sure this AI future is, a good one for everybody.
So it's not about being scared of the future. It's about, building the future we want, right?
That's it. We got to use our smarts, our creativity to guide this AI thing in the right direction.
Well said. As we wrap up this deep dive, I'm feeling a mix of, excitement and cautious optimism, I guess. AI could change everything for the better, but we got to make sure it does.
Absolutely. We can't just sit back and watch. We got to be involved, asking questions, learning, speaking up. The future of AI, it's really in our hands.
So to everyone listening, don't just watch this AI revolution happen. Be a part of it. Ask questions, learn more, and make sure your voice is heard. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Stay curious, and we'll see you next time.